friends, welcome back. So lovely to be here today in this very gray, rainy day, but it is always a spark of light and pleasurable thoughts and connections when I'm here with you live. So let's brighten up this day. Let's brighten up this day with this live video that I planned for you, and I'm gonna be doing a series of videos. I'm gonna be doing a series of videos that will answer some of your messages, some of your requests, some of your links that you send me and you want me to comment on. So instead of doing a lot of email, which is not my strong suit, also by doing public answering, it can help and give an idea. Hi everybody. I can give an idea to my other subscribers if they have same question. So before I start, before I start, I want to encourage you guys to find me on Instagram if you can. It's Veronica_Olsen. I'll put it below. So you can send your questions, guys. Please, no personal questions, none of this. You can ask your questions. You can send me links to the videos you want me to comment on. You can share your personal situation, but with understanding that I may be sharing this online. So you can DM me and I will respond with a video. And another thing is on Instagram, I can invite a guest and go live with somebody. I think that would be so wonderful to add guests. I can have planned guests, but I can also pull somebody from whoever is watching the stream. If you want to contribute, if you want to share your story, if you're not camera shy, that would be wonderful as well. So I have not really been using my Instagram for the this business matter, so to speak, but I would like to start using it so to help us to connect and to help us to create an additional platform where it could be in some ways more fun to be able to make videos and I can see your face as well. You can share your situation. It can just be an interactive platform. Thank you so much. Yes, it is. It is one of my favorites, chinchilla jacket. How do you know that? Thank you. Thank you so much, ST. I'll show you a little bit. It's like it has a long, nice. You know what? Maybe I'll post it on my Instagram. I don't know if you follow me there. I can post it for my people who follow me for my furs from a bit ago. Yes, I still wear them and I still have my fur shop. So thank you so much. I'm blushing. Thank you for that lovely donation. And I'm glad you have appreciation for my fur fashion. It's pretty cold here, and to be honest, chinchilla is not the best for the rain, but I'm hiding here in the car. So welcome everyone. Welcome. Hello, James. I'm sorry that you have to postpone your trip to Ukraine. I assume that you have to. I think it's a wonderful idea to start a channel. And you know, a lot of people use Instagram. For me, again, it's I was trying to take a break from social media, as it sometimes it can be a little bit draining for certain types of people. But I think that it's every medicine and poison are defined by the measure. So I think if you have a good message, if you want to spread your message, if you want to share things with people, why not to open your social media and use it for good, for spreading some interesting information, sharing your experience, or just, you know, lifting somebody up, making someone's day. I love watching live videos of certain people. Once in a while, you know, when I can, it's so uplifting. Sometimes you feel like you have a friend in your room, you know, like that's talking to you, and most likely have a good message. Thank you, Alec. Thank you so much. Good to see you, my friend, as well. So today, guys, we are talking about our Slavic women becoming feminists now. Is this a trend? Is this what? It's gonna be part one because I don't have as much time today. So, and maybe we'll have plan a live so you guys can plan and join. Oh, I apologize. I have some fur on my lip. um. Again, thank you so very much for the welcoming super chat. I appreciate that, ST. And yes, so let's talk about this. I have several of my subscribers that send me links and short videos of some Russian, Ukrainian, Slavic women that talk about men, relationship, and marriage on social media. And they were asking my opinion, and they were really concerned that, oh my gosh, you know, Slavic women becoming materialistic, Slavic women becoming this and that. And first of all, I want to say that women are not becoming materialistic. Women are materialistic by the nature. To survive in this world, to be able to take care of your children, women who are ruled purely with their emotions usually create a very bad circumstance for their children. Women who are purely driven by their desires, by their sexual desires, by passion, they often choose poorly. They do not think with their brain, with her actual brain, and see if this man would not only be a great lover, but will this man actually be able to protect and provide. So women are by definition hypergamous, and women by definition always looking for somebody, especially when they're looking to create a family. They looking for a man who has more, who can provide and protect. The questions that I received from one of my subscriber was his comment on the lady sharing about, she was saying that, oh, unless I have a great life, I can afford to go on trips, I can afford to enjoy good things, good quality things, certain lifestyle. So I do not want to be with men who will provide less for me. I do not want to be with a man with whom my life will get worse. And he sent me this letter saying, you know, what do you think about this? This is terrible. And I told him that I actually agree with her. We are not living in 1920s or 1930s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s to have to suppress ourselves and force ourselves as women to be with a man we don't feel that can make our life better. It's a lot easier to have a bad life on your own, or to be miserable on your own. It's always available, rather than, you know, being miserable with somebody who's supposed to bring some light and some joy. When you're with the right person, everything good multiplies, right? When you are with the right person, all the good things in your life multiplies, because it's almost like you have a filter, you know, that enhance the light, the contrast. It's something that feel expensive, and you feel like you are expanding rather than you are shrinking. And that applies for both men and women. So for men, if you are in a relationship or you're getting married and you feel like with this woman you can't really be yourself, you feel tense, you feel like you're shrinking, you don't really show her your real personality, she's probably not the best match for you. When it comes to women, you have to choose a woman that you can easily impress. I'm gonna say this again. You should consider being with a woman that you can impress easily, meaning that you are on higher level. You have some things that are exciting. You have some things that she's like, she's always surprised by your ideas, by your attitude, by your disposition, by the way you do things, by the way you take your decisions. And this is not purely material at all. Women have admiration for men's decisiveness, when they can take decisions, when they can rule and guide. Everybody has a different idea of what the good lifestyle is. For somebody, it's going out once a week on Friday or Saturday night and just enjoying a romantic dinner. For somebody, is Gucci bags every, I don't know, all the time, like, getting some expensive things. For somebody, it's just having their bills paid and living in peace and be happy. So for every woman, her level of desires is exactly where she is in life. She may have some more expectations. So your goal is to be with a woman that you can naturally, I would say, just naturally impress. She's just impressed by the way you grind, by the way you show up, how you can provide, how you stand with your word. That is a really important aspect. And this way, she will definitely know, oh yeah, with him, when I'm next to him, my life is definitely much better than I'm not with him. Because when I'm with him, I feel protected. I feel that I don't have problems. I don't need to not only reach out to my wallet, but I can let go the world. I'm not worrying about the world. I'm not worrying about anything. When he's next to me, I know he got my back. It automatically provides her a better life in all the aspects, not only material, but aspect of being feeling secure, being relaxed. What often happens is men are thirsty, or how do I say this? That men are often excited about the women that they cannot impress. Very, very often, men are checking out the women that, maybe have more than them, maybe live more elevated lifestyle. I don't know exactly what it is, or just having the dream appearance, of the dream woman. And the reason why you get dissed and you get ignored is because she just not she's just not that impressed by you. You cannot impress her. She impresses you, but you cannot impress her. You can offer her nothing that she doesn't have. Thank you for your comments, guys. I appreciate it. You can offer her nothing that she doesn't have. So that is where you start saying, oh, she's a feminist, oh, she's this, she's that. If she has a strong nature, if she can take care of herself, if she is capable of making things that she wants already happening in her life even before she met somebody, she's definitely going to be impressed by the man who is very masculine, who is what they call an alpha male, the guys that gets things done, the guys that is a leader by his nature, and the guys that probably achieved a lot more than her. And so she she wants to look up, like I'm trying to look up right now, looking at, see if it's gonna rain, snow, or what's gonna happen. But she was trying to just look up to him and see, oh, this man has a lot to offer. It's like a magnet, that those leadership skills, they are pretty much a magnet for a woman. Therefore, you should do a little bit of estimation before you go, before you dive deep, um, and just to see if that is realistic and if you truly can offer her a better life. You wouldn't want, your sister, your daughter, any female friends that you have to watch her being with a man that cannot make her life better, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that she's, like a sort of a feminist or something like this. She doesn't like men. No, if you know that this woman needs to water herself down, she needs to hide how much money she makes, she needs to pretend she doesn't have any desires, any ambition, any wishes, to just blend in, it's not going to be good, because eventually she will turn into a mother to that man. And there is no sexual attraction between mother and a man you taking care of. He's like your baby. It's weird. You're not gonna like it. So the woman will not the woman, not the man in this dynamic are going to enjoy that like motherly relationship, because bad things happen not when the woman is looking to upgrade her lifestyle, having it better than she already have. Bad things happen when hypogamy takes place. And hypogamy is the opposite of hypergamy. So this is when the woman is settling for a man that not only doing poorly financially, but also the man who is probably not very motivated, maybe have terrible habits, just not the right match for a woman, because eventually it's gonna be a huge I don't know, I call it energetic leak. When you put energy, you're trying to motivate your man, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, and it's like you pouring in a basket with no bottom. You pour in it, and then you realize the romance is over, the connection is over, everything is over, because you just tired of being a mother to a man. So a lot of times the woman is not necessarily a sort of way feminist. She's just she went to the point in her life and she has higher, maybe more financial opportunities than you do, and she is on a higher somewhere where you are not, and that's why it doesn't feel natural, and you feel frustrated and you're calling her names. She just simply needs a man that is stronger than her. Especially if we talk about Slavic culture, it doesn't matter if she is a movie star, if she is a TV host, if she is a businesswoman, I don't know, whatever she does. If she wants to actually submit to a man, I'm gonna say this again, no matter how accomplished Slavic woman is, she wants to be with a man who she can submit to. Not submit in some weird sort of way, but submit meaning follow him and having him being the leader. She does not want to have a guy that she steps all over and she tells him to, get off your way. She wants to be with a guy who is a leader and who is when she's with him, she can feel like a little girl, that she doesn't not have to take decisions, that she doesn't have to be his mom or his older sister. She can let him rule. So she can take her crown of, her achievements, of her PhD, of, her business achievements. She wants to be relaxed and feel secure with the man. So if he, no matter what she achieved, she wants to be with the man that's stronger than her. And then she can let her guards down and she can relax and she can just enjoy being vulnerable, being sweet and soft and feminine. But once again, we are not living um in 20s or 30s or 40s, where um women were suppressed or didn't have a voice. We are living in times that's actually quite amazing, because the woman that is modern, she's doing her thing, she achieves a lot of things on her own, she enjoys being relaxed and happy with a man. But uh, when life hits and something happens, God forbid, somebody dies, or the economy crashes, or there is unexpected circumstance, she's not going to be crying. She's not going to be helpless. She's not going to be like a 5-year-old child. She will say, hey, I have this, I have that, I can do certain things, I can contribute. And if your man for some reason decides to walk away, she doesn't have to, oh my god, my life is over. She's like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's time for a new season in my life. Yes, she will take time to process it, to be sad and cry most likely, but she knows that she can take care of herself. That is very important. That's why I strongly believe that, ladies, if you're living with a man and he's providing for you, do not be lazy, and do not be thinking that it's going to be like this forever. Unfortunately, sometimes our men also have crises at their career, at their job. Sometimes there are economical unexpected things. Sometimes there are things in the family that uh, nobody knew. Somebody gets sick, and sometimes a relationship is over, right? There are many unpredictable things. So if you have a man who is providing for you, uh, start home-based business, have some savings, have some do something at your, even if you stay in home mom, do something at your leisure that you can slowly put some bricks of just feeling that you can take care of things. I'm not even talking about the situation where your man decides to, walk away, which happens, it's life, it happens. But you can build your freedom, your confidence, and by contributing, by learning some things, by getting some skills. So if a difficult situation hits your family, your children will be taken care of. You will feel that you can take care of things if needed, right? If needed. Hopefully you will never need this, and you can enjoy those things and maybe go on travels. And sometimes, in some families, men provide all the major bills, all the important things, and then the ladies are contributing with, maybe buying some treats or go on some family vacations. Or sometimes you buy yourself your expensive bag, not from your husband's salary, but you made it yourself, and you are buying it guilt free. Every family has their own structures, their own situation. But the main thing that I want to convey in that video is that just because the women have the standard, just because they achieved something where they do not want to go lower in the terms of financially, in terms of happiness, and in terms of comfort, it doesn't make them evil, or doesn't make them like extreme feminists because they do not want to go low or lower in their standards. It just means that they need a man who can easily and naturally impress them. Because especially, once again, in Slavic culture, no matter what you have, no matter what you achieve, you want to be able to look up to your man. You want him to be a bit of a mentor. You want him to be a leader, for sure. You want him to be stronger, 1,000,000%. I will tell you a secret. Russian Ukrainian women will literally tear you apart if she is stronger than you. And it's a bad quality. I'm not saying that is good. But if she has more courage, if she has more balls than you, eventually, unless you pick up and change the dynamic, eventually she will lose all respect for you and she will tear you apart. Because inside of her, she's gonna be mad that she doesn't have a leader, somebody that she can follow, somebody she can submit to and relax. And she's gonna be mad at this. She will try to, like her nails, not nails, but cats have claws. It's almost like she feels like she wants to bite you and scratch you from her frustration that you cannot take the lead. And that she's frustrated, that she cannot be proud of you to her friends, that she cannot brag to her friends, oh, my husband, my man, like he plans my birthday 6 months ahead, or my man don't want me to drive in a car that's beat up. He makes sure he fixes everything, or he makes sure he buys it, or he women always brag to their friends how their husbands, their men, their boyfriends, their lovers, whoever you got, taking care of them. And they always proud of men who take decisions, who surprise them with things, with action taken. So the woman will, like a cat, when she feels that you are weak, you are not doing what you're supposed to do, she may have an outburst, but like a cat, she will emasculate you and scratch you with her claws. I don't have claws, I have nails. But she will scratch you with her claws, and sometimes she wouldn't even know why she has this aggression toward you. And the more weak and soft you are, the harder and stronger she gets. And she wants to take revenge, and she wants to punish you for not being a man. She wants to scream, be a fucking man, do this. I've seen this too many times, growing up. So, oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I get a super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the show. My dear friends, I will read all of your comments. I'm very interested to read them probably after the stream is over. If you want me to reply to your comment, please copy it under the video and I will reply to you personally. But I want to say thank you again for the super chat, and thank you so much for being you. Blessings in abundance. Well, thank you for supporting the show. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Bill, and thank you for joining the unexpected dark rainy night light show. This is probably gonna be part 2 when we're talking about modern Slavic women becoming feminists, because I want to tell you some things that you may or may not know about Soviet Russia or Soviet Union, or how things were, and that Slavic women already have been feminists and they did not enjoy it, and they were forced into it due to political structure that we had back in time. And still they had a deep desire to be submissive and feminine with their man. And thank you. Somebody says I love Slavic women. Yes, I understand you. I love feminine women in general and women who inspire. I think that there is a major power in women that can create magic and inspire others, and multiply the good things and show the strengths where it's truly needed, not to show it off but when it's truly needed. But even more, I admire women that show their vulnerability and their flexibility, and in some ways their femininity, and what somebody would call weakness. But I think when women are truly feminine, they inspire men for actions. They do not let men slide and slip and stop providing and doing great things. So we're gonna call this video as just like an intro, talking about modern women and feminism, and in this particular case we're going to talk about Slavic history of it, and what it has been for us. um thank you, John. Thank you so much. Yes, this is just an intro video. We're going to talk more about this. um I just want you to truly deeply understand what this is. And I think that in 2021, we should stop shaming women for having and wanting a better life. Because same men who very feminine men who on their channels say, oh, don't invite her for dinner. You may lose your money. She may use you. Oh, no, do not bring her flowers. Oh, do not do this, do not do that. A lot of men who are very feminine, who cannot provide, who spend all day watching shows on the internet, they are the same men that would be mad seeing women wanting a better life. If somebody wants a better life, there is nothing wrong with it. If they do not deserve that life, if they are not qualified for that life, they simply will not get it. And they will have to live without. Nobody has to tell them anything, right? Nobody has to tell them anything. If you are a woman, for example, you were married to a man who was drinking, who did not take care of you and your child. So there are millions of stories from my country of this. But you had the courage to put yourself together. You realize you don't want to live and die like that, having dark circles and wrinkles and tears and waiting every night if he coming, if he's not coming. And you decided that, you're going to put yourself together, you're going to learn the language, you're going to expand your dating pool so that possibly you can meet more, you can have more opportunities in your life. And you dared to have choices and to elevate yourself to the point where you have more opportunities and options. Who can tell you something? Where are all these weak men that sitting on their butt? I'm talking especially about young millennial men, and they're like, oh well, but you hit the wall, and nobody wants to date you anymore. Yeah, it's over. And this is says the man who is sitting there watching videos all day because he has no passion, no goal, no purpose of his own. I see sometimes, because I'm making videos about this, I have videos popping up on me, talking about, women hitting the wall, and, women are delusional and this and that. Well, some for sure are, but you don't have to worry about them. People who want something that is out of their reach, they will have to learn that it's not in their reach eventually, but on their own, But people who are focused and know that they want to elevate their lives, they want to make their life better, they do not waste their time to listen to somebody who tells them they cannot get something. They are learning, okay, how can I lose weight? How can I look better? How can I learn the language? How can I get the skills that I can provide for myself and for my child? And I gain more confidence where I can present myself better and meet a man who will be a match for me now. Not the drunk man, that some ladies were married to, or demotivated man, but the man that will see the diamond in me. You can literally change your life and you can start working. Yes, work. Most people get discouraged when they hear the word work. But ladies who dare to bring themselves up, to work on their mind, to make a plan, have a vision, to elevate their life, to change their future and future of their children. These women definitely do not want to settle, and they do not want to be blamed. And they are not, I'm laughing when people call them names and gold diggers and this and that. These are the women that have drive that some men do not. And on this channel, we're not bashing men. We respect men. We celebrate masculinity, and we celebrate the connection and dynamics between truly masculine and truly feminine. So this is by no means to bash or put men in general, but I'm mostly talking about younger men that are very much not just younger men, but men who are behind and unhappy with their financial situation, and they see faults with women and they get mad when some women are not interested with them because they are not able to impress them or provide a better life than they have. Think about this. Who wants to get married and has the worst lives than they already have? Imagine that you're a woman that has there is a woman that has a car. She gets married and her husband tells her, well, the car is expensive. Why don't you walk to the store? Yeah, I think that'd be great. Or, you have your beautiful fur coat. Well, you know what? How about we'll sell it and I'll put it toward my credit card. There is these are weird examples, but I hope you're getting my point. That it's absolutely natural for ladies to want to expand, want to live better, and bring joy to their man, that they are proud of the woman they got and they want to spoil her. They want to make her feel special. And gentlemen, for you, once again, how do you know that you're with the right woman? Is that she inspires you inspires you to even more, to get even more into your masculine. You feel enormous amount of drive and motivation within. You wake up in the morning and you can't wait to perform. You can't wait to do stuff. Because honestly, men are very often prone to save their energy, to relax. In case of, emergency may come. We even have this joke about, war may start. So, I better lay down and preserve my energy, So, so don't preserve your energy. Put it all there that you can easily impress the woman that you truly want. Then you won't have to call her a gold digger. You won't have to call her other names, call her feminist. You will just realize, okay, in order for me to impress the kind of woman I truly want, I need to step up my game. And I will do it today. I will start doing it today instead of finding faults and spending hours and hours of my time watching women's channel and try to tell them what they do not have or what they cannot have when they are actually making that happen. Because women don't really have to hustle like men. They can stay in their feminine and just work on their rich inner world to become more vibrant, more playful, more open to things in life, and they can elevate their status. They have to focus, and they do also have to put, of course, work to get skills. But outside of them, some women, if they just change their attitude, they open up, they start to believe that they're worthy of things, they can have all of these things. You know, I'm gonna say this last thing. Even in nature, when men and women are together, when they having their intimate moments, the woman, to get joy and pleasure, she needs to relax. The man needs to focus and be very, streamline his performance, right? He needs to be focused. He needs to put the work, right? He needs to apply his power and his strengths and his focus. He cannot be all over the place. And the woman needs to just be able to receive. So if the woman does not want to receive from you, it means that you can call her different names, but she's not impressed by you. She possibly is stronger than you. She maybe have more than you. So she has nothing really to receive from you, not financially, not sexually, not physically, not emotionally. And that's why she denies you. That is why she denies you and you don't get access to her. With that being said, my dear friends, I would love to hear your feedback in the comments. And I will read all what you had to say a little bit later on. And the part 2 will be born. With that being said, my dear friends, let me know what you think. And I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for joining. And don't forget to start following me on Instagram. So maybe you can join one of my live streams and we can have a discussion. Thank you. Good night and thank you so much. Well, John, women do different kind of work, but we'll talk about that next time. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.